Now we know that Bilderberg has given us the euro.
Yes, I mean, if you talk to Alex for any length of time, you discover all kinds of things that you didn't know about the world.
We've blown it wide open.
You have. You have absolutely blown it wide open. But it leaves me with a huge question for you, Alex. And it's really, you have uncovered the New World Order, which is deadly. It's full of what you call people who are criminals. Well, this is what I'm coming to. It's full of criminals, etc., who seek to run the world and will kill anybody who gets in their way. And you are almost, or have been, a lone crusader powering against.
No, that's
so how come?
How am I alive?
How are you still alive?
Why am I alive?
Well, no, which is the listen,
Why am I alive?
which is the explanation? One, they don't exist, or two, you're part of the conspiracy.
No, let me tell you a story.
I say the first.
5 years ago when Obama and Hillary.
I say the second.
5 years ago when Hillary and Obama.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and today we're going to have a very quick episode and a special episode about the Alex Jones defamation case. Now, this happened a few weeks ago, maybe a week ago or 2 weeks ago, but it was announced that Alex Jones, he was taken to court on the basis of lying about the Sandy Hook case. He's saying that it was a false flag event. He's ordered to be charged with punitive damages, and he's been ordered to pay $4 million. It was $4 million at first, but then it turned into $45.2 million in punitive damages. Now they say that if something happens with Texas state law, he might have to pay less than that. But who is Alex Jones? Alexander Emmerich Jones is an American conservative alt-right, far-right radio talk show host and prominent conspiracy theorist. He hosts the Alex Jones shows and Alex Jones Show from Austin, Texas, and he owns and controls the network called InfoWars, where he professes to be in the war against against fake information. So he's like a apparent truther. Now, there's a lot of things that he says that are very interesting. He was the one who actually did sneak into Bohemian Grove and actually got footage of the rituals there that the government leaders and officials and high-level media outlet members go to, and other multinational figures and billionaires. But he says a lot of things that I agree with, but there's a number of things that I disagree with him, and a lot of people have been saying over the years that he's actually a gatekeeper shill. And he's talking about the I'm gonna just call it the SH event. So at the end, he's completely correct on this. The SH event is completely fabricated. It was a completely fabbed, concocted story. Like, it was completely made up. And if you look at it deeply, you'll see that it was completely staged to take away. There's going to be a lot of events like this, like false bang bangs, because I'm just speaking in code because I want to get the algorithm to like not hide my video. But I think my channel's already flagged. Like, I'm already shadow banned pretty much, but like my videos don't get promoted as hard as they should be. But anyway, Alex Jones, he's been ordered to do the pay punitive damages, and he actually admitted that Joe Rogan is a shill. He actually said that Joe Rogan's family was contacted by the CIA or some kind of group. They threatened to kill him and his whole family if he didn't start saying the right things. And because Joe Rogan used to be against the moon landing, but then suddenly he switched and he said, of course we went to the moon landing. When, if you look at it deeply, most conspiracy theories, and I don't like to call them conspiracy theories because the term conspiracy theorist was coined by the CIA to group people who are looking into truth into another group of people who believe in nonsensical things such as aliens and Bigfoot, stuff like that. Now, again, I've looked into many conspiracy theories over the years, and I'm saying that most of them are actually true, but not the ones that we think they are. Like, the ones that we think might be possible, those ones are completely fake, and the ones that we think are completely fake are true. Now, for Alex Jones to actually have lost this court case is a huge blow to free speech. This is a massive attack against free speech, because this is going to show everyone who actually was open-minded towards conspiracies and stuff, or people who are kind of on the fence. They're going to say, oh, look, he lost the case. The court and the investigation found that he was a fraud and a liar, and that I guess conspiracy theorists are just crazy and nutbags that are wrong. And also, what else is this going to do? This is going to make people afraid to tell the truth and speak the truth, because they're going to say, hey, look, Alex Jones, a notable truther, he got taken down and sued out of $40 million. What chance do I have in any court case, right? So others might be a little bit, other like popular big YouTubers or other big figures might be afraid to say truth. Like the SH Bang Bang event was staged and false. And most of these school events are staged, in fact. And the parents have been seen crying at different events, or they just take those children and they move away and they start a new life, because these people are members of secret societies. And then now Alex Jones, in another clip, one guy was saying that if he is so right about all this stuff, how come he hasn't been taken out? And it's because he's been threatened and he's been threatened and probably joined them, and now he's a gatekeeper. So he's promoted, but he's supposed to say 10% lies and 90% truth, so he will lead people astray. Now, the way that you tell if a person, here are a few potential gatekeepers and definite gatekeepers. So Alex Jones, Joe Rogan, Matt Walsh, Alex Belfield. He's an English chap. All these guys I suspect are gatekeepers and shills, because if they always talk about the alt-left or alt-right, the left or the right, conservatives or Republicans doing this and that, blaming each other, pointing fingers, then they're part of the problem, because it's not left or right. The whole system is controlled by these secret families and secret societies above everyone. These billionaires and 1 trillionaire family that set up the whole system, that set up all the founding fathers to create this whole country of independence and democracy, and then slowly take away its religious foundation, and now taking away free speech. So now it's the greatest country in the world that you can say whatever you want unless you hurt someone else's feelings, which would be like you couldn't say anything against the LGBTQXYZ community, because your video would definitely get 100% flagged and taken down. It's just like, it's such a illusion. Everything is such an illusion. This great nation that these immigrants risk their lives to get here to think they're going to have a better life. That American dream life is over. It's done. They get into the illusion, like they get distracted by all these lights and all the food, entertainment. But then once they start staying here and working their asses off and seeing that, damn, it's a lot harder and more expensive to survive here, and it's not actually fun. You're just like a slave working every day. Then they're disillusioned, and they finally wake up and say, shit, it was all a scam. The 1980s, that was happening. The 1980s was the good golden years, but then after the 90s, the golden years, done. It's all the inflation and central banking cartel that started installing these central banks all over the world, printing out infinite money, which is illegal, and debasing the world's currencies. That's their goal, to destroy the old world and build their new world. And they use people like Alex Jones and other influencers to mislead everyone. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to post a couple of videos showing Joe Rogan being called out as an FBI agent. Thank you so much.
You scared me the other day, though. You had Eddie on the ropes, right? He was thinking you went back with the CIA.
What? What?
Yeah, you had you got people
Eddie?
on the ropes, sure.
What are you talking about?
You know, he's going to the CIA. Who knows?
What?
Nothing. Okay.
What the fuck are you saying?
Don't worry about nothing.